Hey, good morning, and thank you for staying with us for this extended version of WYFF News for today. I'm Mark Whiteman.
And I'm Jane Robelo, and we invite you to stay with us throughout the afternoon here at WYFF4. We've had our morning team in since the wee hours, and the snow is starting to come down.
Yeah.
We're seeing it everywhere. Mark and I are happy to be here to just walk you through this day, keep you safe, and show you what's going on around the area.
You know, there's something so serene about stepping outside this morning. It's quiet, the snow is falling, you hear the crunch of your shoes. We do have live team coverage all across the area as we continue to fan out and show you the impacts of this winter weather wonderland we're experiencing here in the upstate.
Let's start with Chief Meteorologist Chris Justice out there. Chris, this is kind of happening as you and Victoria and Bradford and Grace all predicted. Where are we right now?
We're just starting, and this is going to be the situation throughout the day as we are going to see this continue to be at peak intensity now through about 1 o'clock. We're at a snowfall rate right now that's at about 1 inch per hour. You're seeing some of these flakes coming down. They're big fat flakes. Those accumulate quickly. They're fluffy, wet flakes coming on down. And I tell you what, every time we look out here, the landscape just looks a little bit differently. I mean, if the kids are out playing in it, walking, you know, you walk to the end of the cul-de-sac and then you try to double back, the footprints you left are going to be covered up. It's that kind of a snow day where here every hour it begins to add up. Let's look at live Super Doppler 4 right now and start with this because we're just getting going. You see that little spin? You can almost make it out just south of us. That is the low pressure system over our area giving us that meso low. What it's doing is just cranking out the snow. It's wringing out every bit of moisture. Looking in closer, you can see Greenville to Spartanburg. Those darker blues and purples, those are snowfall rates that are at their peak right now. For you folks in the southern part of the upstate, Elberton, Hartwell, into Abbeville, Greenwood counties, it's coming. You may not have woken up to it. By 10 o'clock, though, all of us are going to be in the snow, and it's going to be rip-roaring. Here's another view of live Super Doppler 4. It's a high-resolution view. Gives us an instant look at where it's changing over to heavier totals. What this does for me with our own Doppler is gives me an instant look at where the rainfall, or I should say snowfall rates, are the highest because it helps us know where it's going to begin to pile up. What we're going to get today are those rates are going to be to set up. You see here our forecast is over the next several hours, temperatures go down and our snowfall rates will stay high. What's going to happen here is we're going to get some periods where we get some banding where, for example, Greenville just gets a really heavy band and then it slacks up and now that band is over Greer. And that's going to be what we'll track over the next several hours. Our Skycam networks show all across the area, socked in with the snow and the 20s. We are going nowhere but down temperature-wise and up snowfall-wise. Let's look at our sky cams around the area. It is just a beautiful scene just about anywhere you go, from Greenville to Spartanburg to Anderson and Asheville. Those temperatures are oh so cold. And looking ahead, those sky cams are going to look a lot more wintry. Here's Hilton, Greenville. Yeah, notice 385 Haywood Road, the Haywood Mall, just looking like a wintry wonderland. It looks like a snow globe somebody shook up, and they just shook it real vigorously because it is there. Temperatures are locked in the 20s, but I tell you, it is cold here in Greenville. Temperatures are way down. Look out at Spartanburg right now. You can't even see downtown's buildings. That's how high the snowfall rates are right now, and that's how you kind of have a gauge of how this is going to be coming down and unfolding over the next several hours. Let's look on down as we look across the area. We got Lawrence downtown just pouring snow. The square is continuing to accumulate, so that tells you how far south some of this is getting. Over toward Anderson, Asheville, we've had that snow begin to pile up. Asheville started at midnight last night, so you got about a 9-hour head start. Now, it didn't start heavy, but in the recent hours, it has spread in and become a lot more active and a lot more heavy. Look down toward Lake Hartwell. You can see the dock right there, a good indication of where things are. Clemson to Anderson, the snow is going to continue to pile up. We're going to see that begin to accumulate, and here comes a heavier band here in Greenville. You just see it kind of blowing sideways as the wind comes in. Look at these temperatures, folks. It's not often that we get temperatures this cold when it's snowing, and that matters because as we move forward here, throughout the day, those temperatures are going to stay cold. With that northeast wind locked in, it's going to keep the temperature cold enough that these snowfall rates and the ratio at which they accumulate are going to be higher than normal. This is a more efficient snow. Those gusts are going to begin to pick up, which means those temperatures are going to go on down. We're talking about snowfall today with these type temperatures and the wind chill being so cold, being quite efficient. Let's look at those totals because as we move into the afternoon and the evening hours, this is going to continue to be heavy heavy through at least 1 o'clock. Now, it doesn't stop at 1. It just maybe puts it from 4th gear into 3rd gear. We'll see it continue to be heavy, but then taper off by about 6 o'clock tonight. That said, there'll be flurries well into the evening hours as this system kicks on out. How about totals? As we look closer at the totals, there is everything that I have seen this morning in the modeling that reiterates this forecast right here. Not only that, but there could be some isolated areas that hit the jackpot, okay? You're going to see maybe a little bit more in some locations. That pink area from Greenville and Greer east will be one of those areas I think maybe exceed some of those estimations. 9, 10 inches. You look up toward the mountains, we got a solid 6 inches in many locations, but possibly up to 8 to 12 as you get into the higher elevations. Beyond this, the temperatures begin to cool down. I want to send things inside to meteorologist Victoria Coquinos. Victoria, this is a whole other part of the story because you know the kids are going to be out here playing in this, big kids and little kids, right? But I mean, it is going to be so cold out. One of those days you probably need to take a break, go inside, get warm, thaw out, and then go back inside, right?
That's definitely right, Chris. Grace and I were talking about it earlier. Once we get off work, we're going sledding. We haven't seen snow like this in a while, and we have a competition going on between the reporters who can build the biggest snowman before we all get off work later today. So the snow is finally starting to accumulate, just like Chris said. We're seeing those totals really start to add up. Now, if you're closer towards Gaffney and Union, our Isabel Mark is in Gaffney right now, you'll see the highest totals near 8 inches. This is because you're closest towards that meso low that Chris was just talking about. Then we move away, traveling down I-85 near northeast Georgia, near about 3 to 4 inches. But as we head towards tonight and towards tomorrow morning, this is when the cold really starts to lock in. We're in an extreme cold warning by tomorrow morning. This is because temperatures are dropping to the single digits. These are the actual temperatures by tomorrow morning. 11 degrees here in Greenville, 7 in Asheville, 7 in Hendersonville, and our wind chills will continue to drop throughout the afternoon. So if you're going outside today playing in the snow, I know a lot of us probably are. It's been a while since we've seen fluffy snow like this. Maybe take a break, head inside, warm up, maybe drink some hot cocoa or tea, put on some dry clothing, and then go back outside because by this afternoon, our wind chills will be in the single digits. By tomorrow morning, they're in the teens and single digits for the actual temperature. However, the wind chill in western North Carolina tomorrow morning will be at -20 degrees. And then for the upstate, will be sub-zero and nearing 0 in spots. So this is still the time. It's fun. It's time to go sledding, build snowmen, but also keep in mind the very extreme cold and also prep your house. Then as we head towards tomorrow, we do go above freezing. Wind chills do not though. 36 degrees here in Greenville, 25 in Asheville, 38 in Pickens. We're down towards the upper 30s near Hartwell. And then watch the wind chill as we head towards today. Later this afternoon, wind chills will sit near 7 degrees. That's the temperature later today. Temperatures will continue to drop. Then as we head towards tomorrow morning, out the door near -20 by about 6 a.m. in western North Carolina, near 0 here in Greenville. And then this is by 10 a.m. We're still sub-zero in the mountains, near about 10 to 11 degrees in the upstate. So that's why the next couple days will continue to be impact days because of the cold and black ice. So Monday and Tuesday are still impact days due to the road conditions. And then Wednesday, 40% chance of showers at 46 degrees. We finally start to see improvement by Friday. We're at 50 degrees finally as we head towards Friday. And then as we head towards the next couple of days in the mountains, similar story. We have the threat for dangerous wind chills tomorrow morning. And then as we head towards Thursday and Friday, we start to see those temperatures gradually warm up. We will head towards the 50s. So there is improvement on the way, Chris and Grace. And Grace, we were talking about this earlier, Grace, you'll have to fill in Chris, who can build the biggest snowman. I know you had one going earlier today.
I had one going, but it's kind of just disappeared. It's on this table in front of me, but it's not here anymore. We've seen so much snow. That picture just came out. We have a monitor out here. We can see us. We look ridiculous. It's just
We're soaked.
It's just piling on top of us. If you're going outside, one thing I want to say to all my friends with longer hair, put it up because it's accumulating here as well.
Yeah.
So this is a fun day though, right? This is a lot different than what we were talking about last weekend.
Yeah.
This is snow. This is not ice. You can have fun in this. But once again, make sure you're bundling up because it's only going to get colder as we go towards the rest of tonight, right?
Yeah, I mean, you can see it accumulating just about everywhere and fast. I mean, just the landscape changes in just a matter of 30 minutes. You got to think this is coming down to about 1 inch per hour. You walking around playing for 30 minutes, your footprints are gone by the next time you come over there. And what this is kind of a fluffy, kind of powdery snow. So if I tried to throw a snowball at our photographer, Don Jackson, which I wouldn't dare, he'd get me back 10 times worse. It just kind of falls apart as you go on. So that's the case. It's not great for snowballs necessarily, but fantastic for sledding.
I know, I'm excited. We have invested in a sled
Ooh, okay.
for sure. That's going to be something I'll do later off air. I don't want to crash and burn on TV. But no, this is going to be fun, guys. So make sure you're being careful. Of course, like you mentioned, this isn't the kind of snow you can pack together. Really, I've been trying to build a snowman all morning. It's just not really working for me right now. You can kind of throw it up, and it's really nothing sticking together right now. But it is going to be fun. Bundle up. It's going to be cold. Those wind chill values plummeting though later tonight. So even if you're going to be outside, this doesn't stop until what, 6 or 7 o'clock tonight for most of us, and sunset. That's when it's really going to be cold out there.
Grace with the first 6-7 reference of the day. Let's send things back inside to Jane and Mark. We got a timeout here, folks. I tell you what.
But you know, that's the difference between last week and this week. This time we can have a little fun. There is some breaking news that we want to tell you about, though. 3 people are recovering after a house fire in Greer. Crews say this fire was caused by a space heater. This is a warning. Please take care when you're using alternative sources of heat. Greer fire crews say this happened just after 11 o'clock last night on Mason Street. They had to rescue 3 people who were trapped inside that house. They were taken to the hospital. The fire was put out in about 30 minutes and no firefighters were injured.
And this is a good reminder. Please use those space heaters safely. The American Red Cross says that half of all home heating fires or tracks happen during the winter months. 1 in every 7 home fires and 1 in every 5 home fire deaths involve the use of heating equipment. If you have a space heater, please make sure you keep it at least 3 feet away from anything at all that could catch fire and only plug it directly into an outlet.
All right, we want to continue our snowstorm coverage this morning. I have to say, Mark, also sports director here, noted that Grace Lau was not going to win any awards with that little snowman.
It's a pretty sorry first effort out there, Grace, if we're being totally honest. A long way to go. There's a lot of snow still to come. Maybe some of it.
She can practice up a little bit.
Yeah, she's going to need some practice today if she has any interest in winning this snowman building competition at some point today. But as Jane just mentioned, we do have live team coverage all across the upstate as you're sipping your morning coffee, thinking about how you're going to spend this snowy Saturday. Our Peyton Furtado is live in Greenville. Peyton, what are you seeing out there?
Hey, good afternoon, Mark and Jane. One way some people are spending this beautiful sunny Saturday afternoon, we're playing fetch. I've got Chris Granger here this morning. Good morning,
Morning.
Chris.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Well, fantastic. Tell me, you're out here in the snow. How does this compare to the weather last weekend?
Definitely a lot fluffier, not quite as icy yet, but we'll see how much accumulation we get. Should be pretty exciting today. Looking forward to it.
Now, you have someone down here. Can you introduce us, please?
This is Ollie, and Ollie's a 7-year-old golden doodle and loves the snow.
Let's watch him go. Oh, he's so excited to get that. Good for you, Ollie. Good for you, buddy. Okay, so you're out here. It is obviously a little cold. You've sustained an injury from your fetch.
Yep.
How are you doing temperature-wise right now?
The wind is a little chilly as it starts to pick up, but it's not too bad. It should be a fun day overall, and looking forward to it and having the kids out and sledding and having a good time.
For those who don't know, we're at Legacy Park. There's a lot of hills over here, so we are expecting, you would say, probably a few sledders out here this morning.
Oh, definitely. Once they all get up and moving and see the snow out the window, they'll be out here in droves.
I get it. Any other plans for your snowy Saturday today?
Nope. Soup and TV and sledding is about it.
You heard it here first, folks. Soup, sledding, TV. Sounds like a perfect day. Chris, thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for chatting with us. Ollie, good boy. Good boy. You got it, buddy. Good boy. Well, yeah, we've got beautiful weather out here for fetch, beautiful weather out here for sledding. We're going to have more information and more fun for you throughout the rest of the morning. For now, live in Greenville, I'm Peyton Furtado, WYFF News 4.
Peyton, thank you. We know you will certainly have fun out there. My cat got out this morning. He took one look at the snow. He had like a little bit falling on his nose, immediately bolted back inside. Usually we've got to chase him around the cul-de-sac.
He's an indoor animal.
Totally indoor cat. That pup, though, having a great morning so far. As we continue our snowstorm coverage, we do have, as we've mentioned, live team coverage all across the upstate. Several regions in our area getting more than half an inch of snow today.
Yeah, and it's coming down now. Our Isabel Mark is live in Gaffney. Isabel, how different is it now from when you first got out there?
Yeah, hey, Mark and Jane. It is really packed in at this point. I mean, look at how deep these my footprints are. Look at this. We're seeing, I think it's safe to say, at least an inch or so of snow packed in here, and we're here at Miracle Hill Rescue Mission here in Cherokee County. I got Andy Cooper here, Facility Director. Andy, good morning to you. Thanks for joining us out here in the cold. And we know it's cold outside, so let's talk about the warming shelter that you guys have open right now.
Absolutely, yeah, we're open. We've been open since last night. We are actually open in any time the weather is 40 degrees or below, or if it's a 60% chance of precipitation, 43 degrees or below. But we've been open all winter long and will continue to be.
Yeah, and how many people have come in and out, so far?
We usually run between 3 and 7. It just depends. It just depends on what's going on outside and whether other places are open. But we're always open, whether anybody else is or not.
And then also, I think it's important to mention that this is for men, women, and children.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So anybody who is going to be caught out in this weather, anytime it is going to get dangerously cold, we're available for folks to come in.
Is there a certain hour range that people can come in and out? Would you mind mentioning that?
We usually open around 7 o'clock for our cold weather operations, and then you leave in the morning at 7 in the morning. But when it's like this, when the events are kind of big like this, we're open all day long. So today we'll be open until tomorrow morning.
And then I'm sure some people watching at home at least, are probably thinking, okay, how can I help out? Is there any way that somebody can donate? Is there anything you guys are looking for right now?
We can always use bottled water. That is one thing that we always can use at any time of the year, but especially at times like this. Is any kind of bottled water or juices, anything like that, we can certainly receive those. And you just bring them right here to the front. We'll be glad to receive them.
And a little bit of a change of topic here, but when's the last time that you saw snow like this?
Oh, it's been a long time. I can't remember exactly. It's been a while. It absolutely has been a while.
Anything I'm forgetting that you want to mention to people while we're here right now?
Just to make sure that there's no reason for anybody to be outside in this. There's always some place to come. And here in Cherokee County, if you don't have anywhere to go tonight to get out of the snow, come here to Miracle Hill Rescue Mission, right here on 227 Henderson Street, where our doors are open. We'd love to help you.
Thank you so much, Andy, and thanks for being out here with us. We're going to continue to provide you guys with updates throughout the morning as Gaffney continues to fill with snow on the ground. But for now, reporting live in Gaffney, Isabel Marek, WYFF News 4.
Isabel, thank you. And what a great reminder, Mark, that shelters are open, the Miracle Hill and Gaffney. There is no reason for anyone to be out in the cold. We continue to track the snowfall all across our area.
Yeah, and our Taniqua Penix is live in Spartanburg this morning. Taniqua, what are you seeing there?
Hey, Mark, Jane, the snow is coming down. It's windy, and we're looking at the roads here. You see the roads are still covered in snow. We have not seen a plow truck just yet, but I did see a truck driving by, and he kind of slid a little bit. So it's important to remember when you're driving on these snowy roads that you need to reduce your speed. Do not hit the brake. You want to keep everything nice and smooth. Leave enough space between you and another car. But really, if you don't have to be out here, just stay off the roads. Now, I was scrolling through some of the things on Facebook, and people are asking what's open, what's closed. But again, if you do not have to be out, just stay home. Now, as Isabel mentioned, Miracle Hill is open. It's also open here in Spartanburg as well. They're accepting men and women for their emergency shelter. We also have the High Point Academy that's open right now for people that need shelter and also people that need help with their special medical needs. So it's important to remember that as we're enjoying the beauty of the snow, that there are people that need somewhere warm to go. Now, for those that want to go out and go sledding, you have to do that at home at a friend's house because all parks are closed. Parks are closed, community centers, and also the buses will not be running this weekend. Also, landfill and the recycling services will be off here in Spartanburg County. But for now, wind is blowing, hitting me in the face, hair in my mouth. There's a lot going on right now. So I'm going to send it back to you guys. Taniqua Penix reporting live in Spartanburg, WYFF News 4.
Taniqua, great report there. We are seeing that snow pile up minute by minute here. This is a good old-fashioned snow day, unlike we've had in a long time. Usually the snow comes in at night and the kids see it on the ground by the time they wake up. This is one where it's just pouring snow all day like we're in a snow globe. A good old-fashioned, old-timey snow day, if you ask me. This is the ones I grew up in that honestly kind of made me want to be a meteorologist. This is the fun kind, right? It is just pouring snow across the area, and there's really no worries that this is going to change over to rain or freezing rain or sleet. It is 100% snow the entire day. This is a rare system for us where we're this cold and it stays snow. As expected, that snow line is shifting down into you folks in Hart County, Elbert, Abbeville, Greenwood County. Hang on. I know you're anxious to see it and the kids wanted to wake up to it, but it's a coming right now. I promise. You could still get 6 inches in many of those locations. 4 inches back toward the west. It's just you're going to last longer. Even though it's up here, it's coming your way. So while Greenville's shutting off, you're still getting it. So the totals will even out because the snow's coming in and pivoting like this. You can almost see that pivot or that low right there toward the south, which locks this in across Greenville, Spartanburg, Gaffney, Simpsonville, Five Forks, back through Taylor's, Travelers Rest, Pickens, Clemson, Walhalla. My friends at Lake Robinson, hello to you. Stillwater, hope you're having a great morning. It's going to be beautiful. Please send your pictures in. Would love to see that. Let's turn on Live Super Doppler 4 in a different resolution here. This allows me to see where the highest snowfall rates are. You can see these bands beginning to set up. Now, not that it's not snowing in here, it's just these darker colors indicate the equivalent of heavy rain, but heavy snow. It's just pouring right there, where those rainfall rates, or I should say snowfall rates, would exceed 1 inch per hour. So you'll get a burst that comes through, really dumps on some totals, and then it'll slack up a little bit, then it'll come down again. We are right there in the thick of this through this afternoon. By 6 o'clock, most of us are shutting down the snow, but look at the temperatures. We reached an early high temperature today. Now we're getting colder as the day goes on, to where we're 25 at 3 o'clock on down to the teens by this evening. And the wind will be blowing as well. Look at Greenville, Anderson, Asheville to Spartanburg. The snow is coming down hard and heavy. A live look from our Hilton Greenville Skycam. I want to show you 385 and keep a look at that. Here is Haywood Road. Notice there's some trucks on that bridge going slow. I told you I saw the plows just kind of sitting off the exits. What they're doing is they're waiting for a minute. As soon as the snow kind of piles up, they get after it. There goes a tractor and trailer right there. So they're doing the best they can. And the good news about this snow is it's fluffy, it's powdery. They're able to move it out the way pretty easily, unlike the ice that we had last week where it takes a long time to move. That said, it's 26 degrees, so this is going to continue to accumulate quickly to where they're going to just have to stay after it. I mean, just as fast as they sweep it off the road, it's going to pile back up and accumulate. So this is going to be a problem on the roads for many, many days to come as temperatures are going to be below freezing. Here's Spartanburg. What you can see from Wofford looking toward downtown, it is rough out. It is starting to pick up in Lawrence. You have almost a dusting to an inch in some locations. You're going to start to see those heavier rates that are in Greenville and Spartanburg settle in. Here's Asheville, just pouring snow right now. Currently, Asheville sits at 18 degrees. Feels like 4, though, when you factor in that humidity. Anderson's snowfall rates are starting to pick up in and around the lake right now at Lake Hartwell. A beauty of a day. 18 in Asheville, 17 in Cullowhee. It's 20 in Hendersonville, 28 right now in Anderson, and staying cold. It's actually going to get colder as the day goes on with this northeast wind punching in, and those gusts are going to pick up this afternoon and evening. The wind chill, what it feels like on your skin, is 4 in Asheville, 16 in Greenville. So make sure the kids take some breaks today. Get warm, thaw out for a minute, then go back out after it, right? 1:30 this afternoon, we're talking about snow coming down hard and heavy. One thing to keep in mind is hydration today. You may not be like the summertime where you're out, exerting a lot of sweat and energy, but you're doing it in the cold. So you still need to drink plenty of water as you're out there. So make sure you keep that in mind throughout the day. You're out exerting a lot, sledding and walking up and down. You're just not sweating like the summertime. Here at 5 o'clock, the snow's beginning to shut off from the northwest to the southeast. That said, we'll still have some flurries and light snow showers through the evening hours. That'll be minor in accumulation compared to what we're getting today. There is nothing in the models today that has done anything but maybe reiterate what we're showing or show that we may get a little bit higher in some locations. 4 to 6 inches looks like a good bet across the upstate. All said, we should be at about 6 to 8 inches the farther east you go in the upstate. Town by town, a closer look at that. 6 in Greenville looks to be a fair number. 7 in Spartanburg. About 4 to 5 the farther west you go in some communities. Tomorrow morning, we are frozen in time, folks. 11 in Greenville, 7 in Asheville. That snow is going nowhere fast. 25 will be the high temperature tomorrow in Asheville. We may get just above freezing in the upstate. So it's one of those days where it's just going to be so cold. And the wind, we need to talk about that. As the wind picks up tonight, those wind chills go sub-zero in the upstate and the mountains, going as low as minus 15 to minus 20. Here's a look at the 4-day. We reached an early high temperature of 27 today, but now we're tumbling down to 11. We're going to go down from there little by little, hour by hour today. And tomorrow, I have a hard time believing we're going to get much above freezing with a ice-covered ground. We may get to freezing or just above it, but as we go into next week, temperatures are going to moderate. We'll get some melting on Monday, and I think the roads might actually get a lot worse Monday and Tuesday because the runoff from all this snow is going to happen a lot faster than our ice last week. So what it's going to do is make everything just wet, and then it's going to freeze over into a solid sheet of ice instead of being this beautiful fluffy snow that we have. The 4-day plus has got a 50 in it. 50. We haven't seen that in 2+ weeks. That's going to be nice with some sunshine as we slowly climb out of this big winter storm.